What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, like always, Vontae Bombay, and I'm here and I'm live. Here at night, fresh off of a termination from Amazon. Yes, I have been terminated. 4 hours in, right after first break, and manager came up to me and said, "Hey, sorry, man, we have to go down to HR. I see you're working and enjoying some Michael Jackson music, drinking your Mountain Dew, but it's time to put you in the dumpster, buddy. Come down here to HR with me." And, I was baffled when I heard him say those words. And like always, when you have to face these terminations or termination threats at Amazon, you have to take this long walk downstairs and into this corner and talk to some freaking loser sitting at a big old computer with a stupid purple vest. And yeah, man. But before I get into that, I'm gonna get into that because that's what this video is about. But I also want to highlight some news that, some switcheroos that I've done on this channel. I don't know if you guys noticed that I changed the name of the channel. It used to be Dark Side, now it is NC2F. Never Cease to Feast. New logo up and everything. But yeah, I just wanted to do that. Just change the channel, change the I can't even think right now, bro. Just wanted to start fresh with something new. I was gonna make this strictly a eating challenge channel. Eating challenges, vlogging, going to different places, trying new things. That's what I was gonna do. That's why I switched it to Never Cease to Feast. That's what this channel is gonna be. Let me know how you guys feel about it, man. Like and subscribe. Share the channel, man. I'm gonna try to turn up, man. It's gonna be hard to do that now since what I just mentioned. I've been terminated from my job. I'm not a everyday streamer. I'm not an everyday YouTuber. I'm not making a living off of this. So yeah. So we're at this point. But yeah, man, my take on it, my feelings. I just wanted to do this. I wanted to come on the channel and talk to you guys, and this will be my way of letting everything out, how I feel, because it's easy for me. In real life, I'm not much of a talker. I don't like getting into my feelings and all that stuff and telling my business, but this is easier because it's really like I'm not talking to nobody. I'm just talking into my phone. I'm in my car talking to myself. That's what it feels like. So, yeah, manager comes up and tells me to come with him to a room, and I talk to this loser in a purple vest, and he tells me all this bull crap about appealing the termination and all that. So I didn't want to hear none of that, Why did they terminate me? It was a quality error in a certain department that I hated. I had trouble with for a while. A very flawed system in that department, which is called count, it's called count, and basically just counting. You count by scanning everything in the pod, and you just type it in the scanner. It's very, very simple. You couldn't miss it. You can't screw up doing that. But like I said, it's flawed. A lot of times there are things that are in the pod that shouldn't be in the pod. So, and it's some would be damaged, some won't be damaged. You know what I'm saying? And you have options to type in damaged item and stuff like that. But still, there are flawed things about this system in that certain department. I've seen a lot of people fall in that department. And it's the most simple thing in the warehouse. So that should tell you something. And I've alerted them and told them certain things you come across when you're counting. but they don't care. They just give you the whole same scripted dialogue that they give you. They don't listen to you. They don't take nothing you say. They just pretend to and smile in your face. But and now we're here. I've been at the I've been real close to being terminated a few times because of that one department. Everything else I'm good in. I don't get write-ups and stuff. I don't get in trouble and things like that. But it's just one freaking stupid department that messes with me, and it's this one. But now this time they finally got me. They finally knocked me out of here. But I think it's more to it. Because lately I've been seeing a lot of new trainees, a lot of new hires walking inside of the warehouse. Just groups and groups and groups and groups of them. One night it was so crowded they couldn't put everybody at a station. So they VTO'd some people. Haven't seen VTO in a while. It's been hard to get VTO, but they VTO'd. And I remember seeing that these past few weeks, this past month, has been a lot of new hires. A lot of them. Every night I'm seeing them. A trainer walking by in their vest, and there's a big group behind them. I was thinking, that's weird. There's a lot of new hires. Don't see a lot of people leaving or quitting. I'm still seeing the same people. Maybe a few. I'm seeing a few people that's left, but these are a lot of new hires. Where are they putting all them? Then they're sending a lot of the people to different departments because they can't fit everybody at this department because of the new hires. So I've been scratching my head at that, and this is my conclusion that I'm coming to, that they just pushed me out. You know, they say, and then 2 weeks before this, a guy who was not my manager came up to me. He was one of the PAs or whatever, and told me, hey, you're real close to a third write-up from Count. That stupid department that you keep screwing up in. No, it ain't me screwing up. It's the system. It's the AI. But whatever. He told me that. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me lock in. Let me try to do my best to count. Do this kindergarten work. This easy work and not screw up. 2 weeks later, my manager comes back today. And now it's, hey, you got six quality errors. It's time to say goodbye. It's been a pleasure working with you. I was a young man once. I was blah, 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 blah. You're young, you're gonna get back on your feet. It took everything in me not to crash out. I walked down. When he told me, I looked at him. I was upset. I was like, come on, man. He's like, man, it's not me. This is the part I hate about my freaking job, man. I don't like doing this. He took me down that long walk, took me down the stairs. I sat in front of that stupid, chubby, hamster-looking dude at the computer, and he talked to me. I wasn't hearing nothing. I'm just in my brain. And I walk out. Manager takes his vest off. He said, I'm going to walk you out. I'm going to clock you out. And we get to the front. We get to the security, and he takes his vest off, takes his stuff out of his pocket. We go through security checkpoint. I hand him my badge. He gives me his hand. We shake hands. It's been a pleasure working with you. You know you can come back here in 3 months, man. You're eligible to come back here in 3 months, man. Shake my hand, man. Even though I've been scratching my balls, man. Shake my hand as you leave here jobless. And I'm going to go up here and flirt with these big booty holes in Amazon while you go home with your head down, pockets empty, Future in the air. Get out of here. And I walked to my car. I wasn't feeling down. I'm not feeling down now. I'm just pissed. I'm not pissed at my manager coming up to me. I'm not pissed that I'm jobless. It happens. It's the world we live in. It's part of being a man, an adult. You're going to get jobs. You're going to be fired from jobs. You're going to quit jobs. It happens. And that's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it, man. I like steady. I don't like having to worry about that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm really contemplating just taking my car and just going, man. Just going and being I guess people call them bum. Being a bum on the street and not worrying about nothing. Makes me think about my cousin who's a crackhead who's on the street. I look down on him and talk about him and to his face. I'm not just behind his back. I talk to him in his face like, hey, get off this crack, man. Get off the street. This ain't where it's at. Get you a job. You know what I'm saying? Get in the system. Be a slave. Be a real man. Be a slave to the system. Get money in your pocket so you can just give it away. So you can just not have money again. Leave this crack life, this street life, living on the street, not worrying about nothing. Just walking around and enjoying the system. Be a slave like me. Sometimes I ask, what's the point? Maybe being on the street is not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad. Because what are you doing? You're living like how we lived back in the days. Back before it was buildings and cities and, well, it was always cities, but y'all know what I mean. You know? But, I don't know. I ain't tweaking about it. I ain't gonna tweak about it. You know, you just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You get down, you get in situations like this, you just gotta bounce back. But I'm not young anymore. I'm still young, but I'm not young. I'm not 25 no more. I'm not in my 20s. I'm 32 years old. I really gotta walk the path. I gotta walk the right path now, man. I can't keep fooling around. I gotta do something to secure myself, secure my future, and not just going, living this life thinking everything's gonna get in a job and think, all right, I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? Working a job 3 to 5 years and then they fire you. Then some bull crap happen, they fire you, or the job gets so toxic you quit. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep living like that. I gotta protect myself. I gotta secure myself in some ways, and I know how I'm gonna do that. And I gotta start now. I gotta stop talking about it. Take notes, everybody. You gotta secure yourself. You gotta make sure yourself is secure, mentally, financially, physically, everything, man. You gotta take care of yourself, man. You can't depend on nobody. Can't depend on this system. You definitely can't depend on this system. You gotta look out for yourself these days, man. Thank God that I'm in the situation I'm in. I'm not living by myself. I'm still with my peoples. So I don't have to worry that much. I'm not in an apartment by myself somewhere or a house somewhere and I'm got to worry about the mortgage. So thank God for that. But, yeah. No worries. Got to get back to the drawing board. That's all you got to do. As a man, as an adult, that's what you got to do. So just wanted to hit you guys up on this channel, let you guys know what's going on with Vontae Bombay. New channel name, new channel logo, new channel update, new channel New video should be coming soon, man. Whenever I get this thing nipped in the bud, I'm gonna get everything going. Never Cease to Feast will launch. That's the thing, man. I was ready to start grinding, man, getting my equipment and stuff like that, getting the stuff I always said I was gonna get. New camera so I can debut this new Never Cease to Feast, launch this new channel name off right with a new camera, new bang for my subscribers, and this happens. You know what I'm saying? I was even like, man, I'm next. This is over. This was overtime week. I'm like, I'm gonna get that Xbox One Series X next week. Finally, and look what happened. Nothing is guaranteed in this world, man. You gotta make sure yourself is secure. Can't depend on nobody else. Can't depend on these jobs, man. Everything's temporary in this world. Everything. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to my subscribers who stay hanging in there, man. I love you guys. Subscribe. Like the video. Let me know what y'all think about the new channel name and logo. Stay safe out there in these streets, man. Stay secure. Bombay out.